Before I started coming to Radiant, I would say my life was pretty hectic. I didn't really have like a stable ground. My parents, they were getting a divorce, and when I was younger, my brother passed away, and so my faith wasn't super strong. I had a lot of questions that had never been able to be answered. I had always went to services, and I would always feel like the presence. I would feel emotional when the speaker was speaking. Always at the end of the lesson, they would say, raise your hand, and I honestly wanted to, but I was scared. I had so much pride in me, like I didn't think I needed it. So come around to the time, it is almost my brother's birthday, and it would mark 16 years that he's been gone. Hold on. It's hard. It had been exactly 16 years since my brother passed away, and my brother was only 16, so you think about that, he's been gone the same amount of time that he got to live. So I just had a lot of questions, you know. It was a couple days before his birthday, his 32nd birthday, and Kevin was going to church, and I wasn't gonna come, and I was just laying in bed, and I just got this feeling like I just want to get up and go. So I asked if he had left yet, and he didn't, thankfully. So I was like, all right, well, I want to come. So I had went, and Steve Harris, a guest speaker, was speaking, and the message he just had just hit me, and I was just touched by it, and I couldn't control my crying. Like, I just couldn't stop. Before church ends, they always tell you to raise your hand if you're choosing to follow Jesus, and so I decided that that day was the day to raise my hand. And honestly, ever since then, I've just felt nothing but love. I've grown so much. I decided to get baptized to show my next steps in faith, and I'm all in. I want my relationship with God. And when I got under the water, I felt so free because I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've done things I'm not proud of, and just to leave that behind and know that I'm forgiven and that life will go on, and Jesus loves me no matter what I've done. He's always going to be there for me. He knows me, and he wants that relationship with me.